Hey guys, here we are again. Another episode of Dad Talk. And as it says in the title, we're going to talk about bottles because we cannot feed the baby like mom can. So what do we have to do? Get one of these guys or whichever one you come up with and feed the baby. And most of the time, the baby don't want the bottle. So took us a little bit of going through some different bottles, some trial and error, and I'm just going to give you what I think when it comes to some of these bottles. Now, we've tried a few things, probably about a month in, and we got a half a minute worth of success. That's about it. Didn't really help. Because shortly after that, she did not want a bottle, or at least the ones that we had. So we had to get creative, try things, do things. I did a lot of YouTube looking as far as how to get a baby to take a bottle, especially when she is being breastfed exclusively. Because mom was getting tired. When I would get up with Giselle, she would fight me. I thought I was in a daggone boxing ring, getting knocked out. So it came out to be, we just had to find the right bottle. And in some of the videos that I've watched, there's some people with a lot more bottles than this. Now, we have a couple more, but these are just a few to start with because it came down to only one bottle that worked for us. So this guy here, this, I don't even know what this is. This got to go. Don't need that one. So now we got the Tommee Tippee. I know some people have heard about that. And we got NAM. And actually, I'm going to tell you something about NAM. We've got the NUK. You'll hear a lot about Dr. Brown. And my wife found this one, Comotomo. So, even me, I've heard a lot about different bottles, different things. So, some of the names I heard, NAM, Dr. Brown. I even think I heard about NUK. Can't think of the one with the little angled nipple and the little bag. Never thought about trying that. But there's all sorts of things out there. This little guy here, it's not a bad bottle. Ergonomically, easy for a baby to grab onto. But Giselle didn't want to take it. Part of the reason why she didn't want to take it, Giselle doesn't even take a pacifier. So when she was young, you put a pacifier in her mouth, she spit it right out. Most babies, you put a pacifier in there, it's just, okay, just like being on mama, I'll just start sucking on the pacifier, boom. It'll help soothe me. She did not take a pacifier. So that meant she's not taking a bottle because the nipple is not what I want. This guy here, she did not like at all. So it was pretty much a one-shot deal. Boom, it went away. Even after, well, not really a one-shot deal. Tried it a couple times, didn't work. Now, let's go to NAM. The NAM actually worked for a little bit. 2 or 3 times she took maybe about 20 or 30 seconds worth of sucking on it. Then she would stop. She did it a couple of times. I'm thinking, yeah, we're going to get this bottle thing down. Not. She figured it out. This ain't what I want. So, NAM didn't work for me. So, went back to the store. Hey, let's try NUK. And I said, we're going to try Dr. Brown's at the same time. NUK didn't do anything. Dr. Brown half worked for me. She tried it a couple of times until she just said, yeah, I'm not liking this either. Then Laniko went and, I don't know where she found this, research, whatever it is, the Comotomo. That's if I'm pronouncing it right. See, that right there. Can't really see it, but boom. This is the bottle that Giselle actually feeds off of. And I figured something out. Took a lot of trial and error. Even bought some extra nipples for this here because these were newborn nipples. Okay, I figured, yeah, well, maybe she's not getting enough milk out of it. Okay, so I went from the newborn to the next step up, a number 2 nipple. She still didn't want to take it after she had took the newborn nipple. Can't figure that out. But I also figured out the flow that she got from Laniko, my wife's breast. The flow that was coming out was a heavier flow. So these bottles here all had a low flow or slow flow coming out, and she didn't like fighting with it. So this guy here helped me out immensely. So how did it help me out? First of all, listen to these guys. Hard as a rock. Couldn't work with it. So I get this thing here. Look at that there, guys. And to me, with this larger nipple on here. All right, now come on off of here. See, now I don't want to come off. To me, it more imitates mama. It's larger. The baby can get a good latch onto it. And I think it, with the largeness of the bottle and the softness of it, it more imitates mama. So now I can trick her into taking a bottle. But it still wasn't a slam dunk. But the beauty of this thing here, with it being able to squeeze, I was able to put her in my arms, give her the bottle. I don't want it. I don't want it. But I would squeeze some milk in there. And then she'd, I don't want it. I don't want it. She's up there fighting me. But then guess what? I'm bit by bit giving her a little taste of milk. Then one day, put the bottle in there. I don't want, yes I do. Now I want the bottle because, hey, it's mama's milk. It's flowing in and it feels like mama. So for me, Tommee Tippee, it might be good for some. It was not good for me. The Nam, like I said, almost worked, but then she failed me. NUK, should have stayed in the NUK. Dr. Brown's, I don't know how many things I've heard about Dr. Brown. Now, I'm not going to discount this bottle because it's supposed to be good to help with colic or whatever that is, to keep the baby from getting a lot of gas and all this stuff. Hey, it might be great with that, but it didn't do anything for me. So she didn't get gas from it. This guy here really worked for me. And what I'm trying to let you guys know is you're going to have to help feed your baby. You have to. Mama's going to get really tired. She's going to get really frustrated. And you're going to have to step in. If not, it's not going to be a good place in the house, because with the baby crying, mama ready to just beat you up, it's not going to work. So you got to find what works for you. And this might not even be the bottle for you. But guys, don't be afraid to go out there and try different bottles. Do what you got to do, because you have to be able to step in and give mama a relief. Changing the diaper, yeah, that's great. Feeding the baby, that's a whole different level. And trust me, if you could take the baby, feed her, it'll be great between you and mama. She's going to love you for it. She's going to treat you totally different. So go out there, try different bottles, try different things, research stuff on YouTube. Excuse me. Research things on YouTube. Go on different parenting sites and see what they say. Go to the company websites, see what they put out about their bottles, because you have to find that bottle that works for your baby. And hey, next baby, who says this is going to work? NUK might work. Dr. Brown might work. NUK might work. We might be doing a Tommee Tippee. Who knows? And we might find some generic bottle from who knows where that she just loves. Bottom line is, you have to find the bottle that works for you. And this was the one that worked for us, or at least worked for me. Mama don't feed with this. Now, eventually she's going to get to the day where she's going to have to transition into feeding with a bottle. Hopefully that's not going to be a big transition headache for her and Giselle. Now, for me, I'm good. Problem with me feeding, Giselle needs me to almost prime her to take this bottle, because when I start feeding her, she goes into her little, I don't want it, squeeze, a few drops in there. I don't want it, squeeze a few drops. Hey, let me start taking this bottle. But then now she does this thing. She'll drink so much and then she'll holler. So I got to take the bottle back out of the way, and then she's ready for it to come back. So then I got to bring it back. So it's almost like a little, well, probably is a little game for her. So I got to feed her, take it away, feed her, take it away, feed her, take it away. And I think what she's doing is she's mimicking what she does when she's breastfeeding with my wife. And sometimes I see her do this little thing where she'll drink for so much, she'll get off, she'll look around, this, that, and the other, and then she'll turn back and go back on. So she latches back on, drinks for a little while, and then she'll stop. So that's my tip, guys. Try whatever it takes. Make sure you're in there feeding the baby from time to time, because you want to bond and get that closeness with your son or daughter. And trust me, I love feeding Giselle. It is one of the best things I think a dad and a newborn baby can do, because the closeness and the look, and she's, especially with this beard, she loves being up close, touching my beard and rubbing my face while she's eating. And that closeness, you just can't replicate that with toys and just playing and anything like that. So do your part, which is fighting through the crying, the headache, the kicking, and all of that stuff, and get your baby to feed off our bottle. That's my tip. That's my input. That's what I have to say to you. So again, leave me some comments how to make this better, because you're going to keep getting dad talks. Subscribe, and hey, hit that notification bell so you'll know when new dad talk videos is coming in. and have a good day. Love you guys. Peace.